Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of air. So if you're a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of October 18th through the 20th, 2024. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to email me to make sure that you have the updated price list and everything. Also, if you're looking for your individual sign reading, those have moved to Patreon, so be sure to join me there. All right, so we have the overall energy as the Five of Pentacles, the Sun, the Four of Swords, the Page of Swords, Two of Wands, Seven of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Ten of Pentacles. So, kind of feels like someone is feeling rejected or left out or ignored. Like maybe you were waiting to get some sort of attention from someone or a response, and you didn't get the response that you were hoping for. Especially too if you applied to a job or something you've been waiting to hear about, and you get that you were not accepted, or you didn't pass, or I don't know, it just seems like you received the news but you feel some type of way about it. You seem to also be coming off distant. Maybe you don't really trust people. Seems like you're trying to run away or escape, or you're making plans about what you're going to do. You're like, I'm just going to leave. So if you're in a relationship and you're just not happy in the relationship, like it just seems like your needs aren't being met, or it's just one-sided. You've been giving all the attention to your partner, but they're not giving anything to you. It seems like you just kind of like decide that you're done, and the way you go about leaving, like you're sneaking out so that they can't convince you to come back. You're like, I'm not telling them this time, I'm just going to leave so that they can't try to stop me. So yeah, I kind of feel like somebody is just like trying to escape. Also, if you're dealing with a situation where your person was with somebody else, or they were torn between you and another person, or they've been telling you they're getting a divorce, maybe you feel like they're not going to do that. You're like, you know what? I keep waiting and waiting. They keep telling me that they're going to get this divorce and they're still together. And you're kind of like looking at their relationship. Maybe you're even pulling your own cards, trying to find out if this person's going to break up with them and come to you. And I kind of feel like this person is staying in this relationship because it's a security blanket. They've invested a lot into it. So they're getting what they want, but you're not getting what you want and deserve. Now I'm also getting the energy of someone that is keeping tabs on you, whether it's through social media, or if it's following you, or even metaphysically, like remote viewing. But I feel like somebody is trying to pry in on your life to see what you're doing. Seems like there's also communication issues going on where maybe you feel like people just aren't getting you, or they don't hear you, like you're expressing yourself, but the way you express yourself, it just isn't coming across right. Mm, yeah. I'm seeing someone also gather evidence, or someone is like collecting evidence for some reason. I don't know what it's for. But I kind of feel like somebody is like, I got all the receipts. Like, if they ever try to say XYZ, I got it all. So maybe you're holding on to some sort of information, but in a sense, for your defense or protection, more so than revenge or blackmail, although it could be something like that too. Another thing I'm concerned about in regards to relationships is that um, if you're in a long term relationship, maybe you feel like your partner isn't fulfilling those needs, and so you decide that you're going to find it somewhere else. And you do. I feel like somebody is supposed to be in a relationship, but they're cheating, or they're seeing somebody else, whether that's you or your partner. You could also, okay, aside from relationships, I'm getting something about having some sort of documents or footage that you're trying to keep to yourself, more so out of fear of it being stolen, or something getting out into the media and then you don't get it back. So maybe you're doing something, maybe you're making copies of something, or you're doing some things to protect yourself, or you're having to look out for your interests, or your interests first before you share something with other people. So if you documented something in the sky, I feel like you are hiding some of that footage, or making copies of it. And it makes me think of like back in the 90s where you have to take your film to Walgreens to get developed, or any Photoshop. And sometimes they be keeping those things, you don't get it back. Like I remember my brother, I think, had captured something that looked like a UFO. And when he had that film developed, they kept it from him. He didn't get that back. So, I don't know. I kind of feel, I know technology, everything is instant. And so you should be able to save stuff to your phone or your laptop or whatever. But I still feel like somebody is trying to, maybe it's backup or something. It's like, let me encrypt this one, and then the rest, I'll share it. Also, in regards to theft, just be cautious, because people might be stealing your ideas. Like every time you have like these bright ideas and you share it with somebody, they end up maybe stealing it or trying to claim it as their own, and then like you don't get the credit. Now, on a lighter note, something does look like you go from not having enough to having plenty, or more than you need. It could be that you're needing to make some sort of a sacrifice in order to have more. So maybe you want to hold on to your job because you just need the money, but there's another job across the way, but it's no guarantee that you're going to get it. And so you might have to take some sort of a risk or make some sort of a sacrifice and be like, you know what, I just got to go ahead and quit and apply to this job and see if I get it. And it just seems like you do get something, but after you decide to let something go or, you know, make a sacrifice. Same thing in a love relationship. Like maybe there is someone that you still love, and you want to hold on to them. You're concerned that you're not going to love this person anymore, but you end up meeting someone and you're like, oh, the minute you decide that you want to start dating again or put yourself back out there, you end up meeting someone and then you're ready to let that person go. So it's like you still had to make that sacrifice. I'm seeing something about an air balloon. I don't know if you've ever been on one. Yeah, but I'm getting something about an air balloon. Maybe you're just seeing something in the sky and you're like, what is that? And it's an air balloon or something. I'm also getting that somebody might be talking about another person. I feel like somebody is talking about another person. There could be some sort of rumors going on that maybe you're needing to clear up or you're wanting to clear up. Either that or you are starting rumors about someone, even if it's unintentional, like you don't have the full story, and then you go and say something and it's like, did you fact check that? Or, you know, who said that? So it could be a situation where you are speaking prematurely. So just be careful about that. If you do find out some sort of information, try not to share it just yet. But yeah, I'm getting something about rumors. I'm also getting something like a 12th house relationship. Something that is hidden. So if it's not an affair or cheating, it still seems like for whatever reason you're having a secret relationship. Yeah, I am getting like more information in regards to someone being with you in private but not in public, and it's starting to weigh on you or making you feel a certain type of way. And this person is trying to assure you that it's not like that. And this person is giving you a sense of security, but I don't know, maybe this person wants to wait before they share with their friends or family that they're in a relationship. Or maybe you've been in this relationship, but like I said, they won't change the relationship status. And it's starting to affect you, but eventually it does look like they do. I almost feel like somebody is threatening to cheat or leave, though. In a sense, it's kind of an ultimatum. I feel like maybe somebody is they're serious, but at the same time they do want to see if this person is going to react. And then it's like, okay, if they really don't care, then I'm just going to leave. I don't know. So if you are the one that's threatening to walk away from someone or leave, make sure you're doing it for you and that you're like serious about it, not just to see if they're going to chase after you. Mm. You also might be very surprised to find out who wants you or who's been fantasizing about you. Okay, it does feel like somebody is doing something outside a pact, agreement, or organization. Or I feel like maybe someone is taking information and sharing it with other people. I'm just looking at these symbols. Now, it does look like somebody, okay, let's just say somebody is a Freemason or an Eastern Star, and they swore not to talk about, certain things that take place in their lodge. And I feel like somebody is breaking that oath for some reason. I don't know if it's because they feel neglected or because somebody wasn't taking them serious about something. So it's just like, well, I'm going to share this information. The other way this might be playing out is that you belong to one of these organizations, but you have to hide it from your family. Like you don't want your family to know that you belong to some sort of fraternity or sorority or whatever this place is where you go in secret. I would even go as far as to say on a mundane level, like this could be military related. Let's say that your family is like really against the military and the armed services and all of that, but they're interested in it. I almost feel like this person is like, I'm gonna join the military anyway because I feel like I feel connected to them more so than my family. So, I just kind of feel like maybe somebody is leaving and doing something behind their family's back. I feel like I'm starting to feel like this is more about protecting some sort of secrets, but also knowing that these secrets can be used as a weapon. Like somebody might be lying for their family. I feel that someone could be some sort of a spy. I don't know if it's a government spy or if it's like a private investigator. Um, hmm. Now, I know I was picking up something about investigations, and maybe that is something that is going on to you or around you. Maybe that's just part of your career. I don't know if someone is also maybe part of the Secret Service. Um, hmm. It does look like someone is feeling like an outcast and is looking for a place to belong, but in order to fit in or belong, they're having to withhold some sort of information or secrets. Hmm. I'm hearing Charlie, but I don't know if somebody is getting like a Charlie horse in their sleep or if that's somebody's name. Hmm. Going to health right quick, it does seem like maybe there's some sort of deficiency in someone's body, which is the reason why someone is having like a lot of Charlie horses. Could be some sort of vitamin or mineral deficiency. Now, going back to the spiritual thing, I kind of feel like there is some form of remote viewing. Also, could be something that you are doing on your own. Maybe you're self-taught. Maybe you have a book of secrets or a book with some sort of hidden knowledge, and you've been learning from it and practicing and seeing if it works. I also feel like maybe you're having to go into isolation um, or distance yourself until you can figure something out on your own. Something's happening where it feels like you're being enlightened. I feel like you are having some sort of telepathic connection with someone. Or maybe you're trying to find your soulmate by tapping into their energy. Like you don't know who it is exactly, but you're just trying to find them metaphysically. Hmm. I don't know. Relationships, I just keep feeling like something secretive is going on. You might be visited by somebody in a family. Seems like maybe a family member might come to visit. Something about your household could be expanding. If you're looking for work and you're having a hard time finding something, you might be able to find work, but it's going to be a sacrifice because it's either a long commute or so far that you have to relocate for the job. But if you accept it, you will have financial security. And that also might be going back to what I was talking about with the sacrifice. So in order to have like some sort of financial stability, you're going to end up having to take some sort of a sacrifice, or make a sacrifice, my bad. Yeah. All right, so let's pull some energy cards. All right, additional messages for air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You have attachment, door to personal healing and happiness, indecision, overall energy, angel of love. All right, so I feel that you're being told to follow your heart, or something inside of you is just like, just follow your heart. But you're having a hard time letting go of the familiar, or maybe you are somehow stuck in your own comfort zone. I feel like there is something that you're needing to realize before you receive the abundance that you're looking for, or the fulfillment that you're looking for. I do feel like you're going to be released as well from whatever situation that you're in where you feel blocked. I feel like you're going to get released from it, but it's almost like once you're released, you don't know what to do. You're like, well, I've been stuck doing this for so long now, I don't know what to do. I don't have to work at that job anymore, and I'm retired, but what do I do? Or you're no longer trapped in some sort of empty relationship. You're free now, but what do you do? So I don't know. I kind of feel like you're still at a crossroads even after you feel a sense of freedom or relief from a situation. And either way, I feel that whatever road you decide to go down, is not going to be in vain. I feel like it's going to be worthwhile. Like there's something to learn on the path that you take no matter what. Also, if you are having a hard time making some kind of decision and you're trying to use logic versus your heart, I feel like in this particular situation, whatever it is, to go with your heart. Maybe you're trying to logically talk your way out of something, but it's like, nope, this isn't a logic situation. This is a heart situation. Follow your heart. So yeah, hopefully this helps. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.